Hello and welcome to the second weekend of the British Clubs League's Premier Division. First of all, we'd like to apologise for no stream being available yesterday due to some technical difficulties here at Bats Table Tennis Club in Harlow. But we do have a super exciting round 7 fixture this morning as the two unbeaten teams sit 1 and 2 in the division. Brighton TTC, the reigning champions, 2-time champions, take on Ormesby in the red. Ormesby runners-up last year, runners-up the year before. Both times runners-up to Brighton. This year come with a really strong squad. And first up in this match, we have Ukrainian defender Igor Zavadsky, unbeaten so far, against Ben Piggott, homegrown talent, Ormesby local lad, currently studying at Sheffield Hallam University, training in Sheffield. And we're off. Igor, defensive player, makes it super difficult for anybody to beat him. Gets every single ball back on the table. Ben's put the game back. Now with serve in hand at 4-6. It's a huge matchup as the match gets underway. Brighton will need Igor Zavadsky to be on top form today. Ormesby with a super strong side led by David Macbeth. Ben Piggott actually playing at number 2, with Jose Enio Mendes being put in at number 3. Your number 1 player has to play number 1, and you can move your other 2 players around. Maybe a clever tactic from the Middlesbrough club. But at the moment, it is the Brighton player for Leeds. And Ego brings up 5 game points in the very first leg of this match. Oh, that's nice. Just changes the direction of that ball. Goes down the line, and it's enough to give Brighton Man a 1-0 lead. As we head into our first break, look at the head-to-head in this match. Both teams tied in first place. Ormesby actually lead. Just on sets for, ratio locked up, sets against, ratio locked up. On games for, Ormesby lead 111 games for to Brighton's 105. So it couldn't be any closer at the top of the division. Both teams unbeaten so far. Brighton yesterday overcame North Ayrshire in a match that was super close, and then overcame Bats in the afternoon, 6-1 victory. With a lot of fifth set matches, Callum Evans overcoming Isaac Kingham 3-2. The doubles went the distance. However, Ormesby a little bit more convincing yesterday. Defeating Ebat, Dave Macbeth actually encountered his first defeat of the season. It's Polish player Patrick Dezuba, brought in by Ebat to do a job, and the job he did as they got their first victory of the season. You can see that backspin on the ball stays so low over the net. Oh, service error from Zawadzki. Nice and controlled by Ben. Doesn't need to force it. Fantastic rally. Both players exchanging attacks. Every ball just comes back. What a rally. Just look at how many shots Ben had to be relentless within his attack there just to win 1 point. That's so clever. Rolls it up with no spin. Sends the defender back to the barriers. Now he can kill that ball. He just misses the float ball. Elsewhere around the hall this morning, Irish side Ormesby take on the host Bats. Battle of London in the corner. Ebat versus Fusion. Ebat got the first win yesterday. Fusion also picked up a win over Ormesby. And in the far corner, Battle of Scotland. Drumchapel Glasgow take on North Ayrshire. Drumchapel with the addition of the one and only Paul Drinkall. He takes on North Ayrshire's new signing, Loader from the Netherlands. Argo on the front foot. Oh, there's no way Ben was going to get that one back. Needed a step ladder just to reach it. Ben will be happy to take that point. An easy miss from the Ukrainian defender. You can just see how heavy that backspin is. And when Ben's playing that small touch, the ball's just shooting off that rubber and playing really long over the table. That has to be the tactic for Pigott. Oh. Lucky edge there. Igor. I think for Ben, has to try and get that ball into the forehand of the defender. Make him roll that ball back on. Nice. Another tactic you see players employ a lot against a defensive player, chopper, going into the middle so they don't have that distance. Umpire calls a let there, but the Brighton player acknowledges that the point was already over. Great sportsmanship from Igor. There you go, Ben goes hard into that body. When you play really out wide to that backhand side of a defensive player, they can get that swing down on the ball, chop that ball in two. Reads the float ball. There you go, hard into the middle. Ties us up at 7-all in the second end. Ben electing to be a bit more conservative on that forehand. Doesn't need to rush, but is just blocking. Potentially a little bit too high, giving Igor the opportunity to attack. Fantastic serve, follows it up. And recovers. That was very good from Pigott. Just a little bit of fortune for the Brighton star. Great serve. Nice. Just spins it on, loops it high, gets back in. Doesn't need to rush. Oh, and the ball that comes across causes a let. Umpire's hand raised very quickly. Such a good rally. Fantastic table tennis. What more can Ben Pigott do? Igor nearly scraped that ball off the floor, wide on the forehand. Igor takes a 2-0 lead. A lot closer in the second end. Ben definitely had his opportunities. take a look at Igor, #1 ranked player in the team, even higher than Swede David Anderson, who actually was top of the averages last season. Igor, reigning two-time Premier Division champion last year on the final day of the season. Got a fantastic win over David Macbeth to give Brighton the lead as the two sides met to decide the title on the final day of the season. He's also a European University doubles champion and a single bronze medalist. For any players that have competed at the USA Championships or know what that competition is, just know how difficult that achievement is. Ben, on the other hand, current English ranking of 12, 11 out of 14 wins last season. Ranked 5th in the team, but #2 today. Even higher than Eugenio Mendes, who's ranked #2 in the team. Oh, roles reversed. Piggott's on the defence. And utilises it well as he puts the backhand away. Although I'm sure Coach Dennis Neal will tell him that probably isn't the tactic for the rest of the match. Very noisy hall here this morning. The first matches kind of getting into that crunch time moment. So important to get a fast start here in the Premier Division. You don't want to be chasing the match. If your team is 3-1 down, for example, the other team only need one more to win. First to 4 will see you win the match. Seen lots of 3-hole deciders yesterday. None for these two clubs. Fantastic rally. So frustrating for Ben Piggott, playing so well, but just getting absolutely nothing from this match. So that's the difficulty when you play such a consistent defensive player. You have to be relentless in your attack. Fantastic attacks, the Brighton man. Sees him bring up a 2-point lead. Ben steady on that block again. Ball sits up a little bit higher. Great rally. Very lucky right now to be watching such good table tennis, and super lucky to be joined by the one and only Paralympic star Will Bailey, MBE.
How you doing, mate? You all right? Good to be here. Good atmosphere, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant atmosphere. It's been like this all weekend.
I'm pleased I could join this match because I know Ben's very good against Chops. I actually thought this was going to be a really tough game for you. I'm really pleased he's 2-0 up. He's playing really well, though, isn't he, this weekend?
Yeah, unbeaten so far.
Really good.
I wouldn't say Ben is isn't doing anything wrong. Just
yeah,
Igor is absolutely relentless.
I watched him play in Slovenia training camp this year, and I thought Ben would have a big chance because I watched him play and I thought Ben's really good against Chop. So I was worried about this one, to be honest. But Igor's just so solid today, and he's playing really, really well.
It takes you about 100 balls to win each rally. Oh, that's lovely.
That's very, very good. It's a great atmosphere. It's a big match.
Fantastic matches around the hall, yeah. Battle of Scotland in the corner, Drumchapel of Glasgow, North Ayrshire. All drink all finding it difficult in this one.
Yeah, this was a must-win for Brighton. I think this leg really. So it's an important game. Still think it's an uphill task for Brighton, to be honest. But you never know, do you? Table tennis and sport. This game isn't done.
Oh, there's no way.
Oh my! Oh, unbelievable.
Ormesby got a super strong squad.
Fantastic team.
Dave Macbeth at number 1,
yeah.
Jose Enio Mendes at number 3, Ben Piggott in at number 2. Yeah. And Louis Price on the bench.
Not bad, is it? So who's the next match? Felix against Mendes, is it? No.
It'll be Dave next as the number 1.
It's a tough game. So yeah, this is a must win for us, for Brighton. But still, oh my God, it's a great game, isn't it? This. I still think this set's important because Ben, I rate him so much. I think if he gets a set, you know, it can change, can't it? So it's such a big set. Igor 100%. Knows that. Igor needs to take his time. Come on, Igor.
Big support. Will, Brighton TTC player.
I love Igor. He works so hard. You know, he trains hard, works hard. He's a great guy as well.
He brings up 2 match points to give Brighton the 1-0 lead. As the only 2 undefeated teams so far in the Premier Division go head-to-head for the first time this season.
I see Paul Drinker as well in the hall there, watching him. Looks like a good match he's having. Swedish, Dutch player.
What do you think, Will? First time of asking?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, Ben's got to work for every point. That's what makes Igor so good. Like, just got so hard to win a point off Igor. I know. I've trained against him long enough. Oh, what a rally! Yeah.
And there it is. Igor wins the match 3-0. Tough one for Ben. Will, tell us about yourself. What's been going on? Where will we see you next?
Well, I've had a good season. I've played well this season. I didn't have the best Europeans, lost in the quarters and the singles, but I'm looking forward to next year. We've got the World Championships, and yeah, it's been a tough time. We lost Goraz, who's our performance director, so that was quite tough for the last few months. But yeah, we're looking forward now. LA's going to come around sort of fast, isn't it? LA game, so really looking forward to that, and hopefully play some matches in the British League will be good. But I need to train hard, need to get fitter and stronger, and yeah, it's going to be exciting times. I'm just I feel like I've got a lot more to give, you know.
Yep. Yeah. Obviously, gold medal with Brighton TTC teammate.
Yeah. Oh.
What was that like, winning the gold with somebody that you've helped so much and mentored a lot along the way? What did that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot, you know. Bly is amazing, you know. She's great looking after my daughters, Grace and Bella. Bly looked after you, didn't she? Yeah. And her sister Ellis. So we've got a great relationship, more than just table tennis. And so it's always special, you know, when you win those doubles events. But she's so solid, you know. She's got everything that I'd want in a player, you know. What I think when I look at young players and what I want from them is, it's about mentality. It's about never giving up. It's about having that courage to keep coming back from disappointments and and she's got that in abundance, and that's what makes her a good player. It's not necessarily a skill,
Yeah.
it's her will, and I think that's so important. I'm going to say well done to Igor now, but yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. Well,
yeah, take care.
See you soon.
Yeah, you're playing good, bro. Say hi to Igor. She's a good player.
Match just paused. Next match coming up, Felix Thomas against David Macbeth. Felix having to run off the court quickly to change his shirt. Make sure he's in Brighton colours, ready to go. Before this weekend, there were only 3 players unbeaten in the division. David Macbeth was one. Dave, silver medalist at the English National Championships last season, only losing to a close friendly in Pitchford. And one of the other unbeaten players from weekend 1, Felix Thomas. Actually, both players have lost that unbeaten record this weekend. Felix's loss came in his first singles match against Colin Dalgleish, 3-1. Dave Macbeth also lost his unbeaten record by the same scoreline, losing out to Ebat's new signing, Polish player Patrick Dzuba, who's currently ranked around 400 in the world. Level-wise, probably around 160, 200. Some huge matches elsewhere around the hall. Nahom Askadom, another Ebat new signing, taking on Fusion, his new star, Rikuto Morata. Paul Drinkle just taking the game there over Dutch star Loder Holoff, who used to train in Dusseldorf with North Ayrshire's very own Martin Johnson. Dave Macbeth raced into an early lead. Dave will know Felix quite well. Both working in and around Sheffield. Felix at Sheffield Hallam University. Dave working with the Paris squad. Oh, fantastic rally. Felix, one of those players that just does not go away. Keeps fighting for every single point. So much going on in the hall. Difficult to keep up if you're a fan. But make sure you check out our British Clubs League's Instagram and our British League Facebook channel, where you can see lots more content coming out over the course of the weekend and into next week. As well as checking out the Table Tennis England YouTube channel, where you may be tuning in from today, where you can watch every single match, plus highlights and extended highlights from the matches of the weekend. Well, Dave lets out his first show of the match as he brings up 3-point advantage. Looking to hit back for the northeast side. The first time of asking. As promised, Felix Thomas won't go away. He will just keep working hard. Dave's so good from that backhand. Almost looks like he's not doing anything. Had this conversation yesterday with Martin Johnson. Dave's so good. So solid. Never really moves from that middle of the table. Commanding the table. So secure. 4 game points to take the first end. Felix 40 back to 10-9. Wasn't able to get over the line. As Macbeth takes the first end 11-9. Close battle. The Brighton fans started to arrive in their numbers. The loudest fan base in the Premier Division by far.
last time we spoke with it.
Oh, Dave nearly took the head off of Felix Thomas there. Lucky to be joined by the one and only Welsh Dragon, Welsh senior number one, Callum Evans. Cal, tell us about Brighton's weekend so far.
Yeah, so far 2 wins from 2. Obviously a tough match against Ormesby this morning, but trying to look to get our third win for the weekend.
Obviously, Callum Evans hasn't been on the court yet this morning. May see you first up in the doubles in the match after this.
Yeah, me and Felix try and keep our unbeaten streak so far this weekend. But yeah, it'll be a tough test. I think it's Dave and Ennio, so yeah, it'll be a good match hopefully.
Best of luck, Cal. I'm sure you'll be fighting hard for the Brighton team. Now the Brighton fans are arriving in style. Obviously, the loudest fans in the room. Does that really help you guys, or is it a bit off-putting at times?
Yeah, I think it depends. I think with the fans, if you're playing really well, then it's definitely it gives you a good buzz. Obviously, if things are not going so well, it's tough to get behind them. But no, it's good. It's good. It's nice to have some support in the hall. Actually, it's been a lot better with the 8 teams in the room.
I can't wait to hear Igor when he takes on Dave later in this match. Last season, obviously, David Macbeth lost to Igor on the last day of the season to help Brighton retain that trophy for the second year running. What do you think Felix has to do here, Cal, to push Dave even further?
Yeah, I think just more aggressive. I think Dave's obviously really good when he's attacking, so I think Felix has got to try and get in first, try and get the first toxin in, get him, make him uncomfortable, and yeah, that should get him closer to the winner.
Obviously, you've beaten Dave yourself when you used to play for Table Tennis Daily a couple of years ago in the Premier Division. How come you chose this order in particular for this match?
We just spoke about it this morning, and I think Felix has played with Dave maybe a little bit more in Sheffield, and whereas I've never played Ben, so yeah, we just changed it up, and I think it worked quite well yesterday against Backs when Felix played number 2. So yeah, we just thought we'd try it again and see how it goes.
Nice. The 1 next to the Brighton name on the scoreboard you'll see below indicates that Igor Zavadsky of Brighton got the team off to a winning start with a 3-0 victory over Ben Piggott. A lot closer than the scoreline suggests. Ben probably thought he could have won a couple more of the points just to get on the board, but just so difficult to overcome a defender that is so consistent. And Hamaskinum just gave EBAT the lead over Fusion as South London takes on North London. Fusion from Bermondsey. EBAT from Brent Cross area. Huge flip from Dave Macbeth. Power, precision. And now a 7-5 lead. Dave looks so relaxed on the court at all times. Never really looks like he's panicking. Very cool character. Felix a little bit more animated. Great to see the passion. Fueled by the Brighton fans that you can see in the corner of your screen. Topspin serve. Able to follow that up. In what I would say is a vital end for the Brighton player. Clever push, but not able to win the point. Huge reloop from Felix Thomas down the line. Storms into an 8-7 lead. Fantastic pickup of the half long. Just takes that second one a little tiny bit too early. Had a little bit more time than he thought there. Now at 8-all with serve in hand. Felix Thomas now has 2 game points to level this match. Can Dave Macbeth save this second end with 2 serves? Just one more chance for Felix to make the game 1-all. Small break in play as the umpire wipes the table. Here we go. Can Felix Thomas level up the match? He's not able to. Coming for that backhand. Didn't quite move across as much as what he probably needed to for that backhand flick. Or probably was a little bit half long. Could have looked to get after that one. Oh, that's very nice from Macbeth. Dave with serve in hand. Brings up his first game point in this end. Oh, service error. One that Felix will want to forget quickly. Always nice to be on the receiving end. Oh, inside out forehand from Dave. Cross court. World class forehand. Brings up a 2-0 lead. Nice from Felix Thomas. Lots of exciting table tennis sitting around the hall. Ormesby leading bats 1-0 as Oriel Monzo defeated Isaac Kingham. Ebat leading Fusion 1-0. And Drumchapel Glasgow leading North Ayrshire by the same scoreline. Macbeth looking for that backhand really. Dave well up for this one now. Oh, fantastic backhands from Dave Macbeth, but Felix just doing enough to stay in the rally. Strong forehand from Dave. Ball serve long and fast, out wide into that forehand. You're asking for trouble if it's not really long, fast, or disguised. Just sat up a little bit too easy. Dave seems to have found a little bit of an opening in the wide forehand of Felix Thomas. Able to play with precision and power. Makes it difficult. He now races into a 4-point lead. Just one more game needed for England number 5. Backhand's so smooth, even when it misses. It looks like fantastic technique. A really great example for any young players watching. Look at that backhand. So loose, so relaxed. Timing is impeccable. Every single backhand played by Dave Macbeth has that small little bit of kick, quality. Keeps the pressure on, takes the time away from the opponent. Just 2 points away now from levelling up the match. Only 2 unbeaten teams in this year's Premier Division lock horns for the first time. 25-26 season. And now with 6 match points, you'd expect nothing less than Dave to see this match out. Felix certainly won't go away. And there it is. Forehand down the line into that wide forehand of Thomas. that finishes the match. It gives Dave Macbeth and the Ormesby team the win. Lots of exciting table tennis going on in the hall today, but nothing more exciting than the World Team Table Tennis Championships coming to London in 2026. Check this out.
Come on, London!
Let's go, London! The 100 years of table tennis.
Watch the World Team Championships in London,
where table tennis began.
OVO Arena West.
See you in London.
Can't wait to see you in London.
London 2026, back where it all began.
Just saw the promotion of the World Team Table Tennis Championships, which comes to the Copperbox Arena and OVO Wembley Arena, 28th of April to the 10th of May 2026. Huge, exciting opportunity to watch the best in the world, the 100th World Championships. Get ready for your priority ticket access coming from the 15th of December. For those of you that have been taking off your Christmas calendars will realise that is tomorrow. Huge opportunity for Table Tennis England members and WTT fans to secure your tickets for the 100th World Team Table Tennis Championships. So set your alarms, make sure you're ready, make sure your membership is up to date, including our free supporter membership will grant you priority ticket access. If you signed up for early bird tickets, they will be available from the 18th of December and general sale, if you want to risk it, from the 17th of January. Now we've got doubles action live on table 1. Felix Thomas and Callum Evans combine, as Callum told us a couple of minutes ago, to take on Jose Enio Mendes from Portugal and the England number 5, David Macbeth. Both doubles pairing unbeaten so far this weekend. A huge match upcoming, this doubles fixture. Hard to look past Mendes and Macbeth in this match, but the Ormesby team will certainly put up a big fight. The Brighton team, sorry, will put up a big fight. If you would. You can sit here if you want to. Or you can sit there. Alright. Is that cool? Yeah, sure, cheers, thank you. A 6-2 lead for the Ormesby Red. Dave super powerful on that forehand. Known for his doubles expertise. Oh, fantastic shot block from Felix Thomas. Changes that pace, changes that spin. In the background you see Ismaila Akindia taking on Larry Champauskas. Nice from the Brighton team. Huge support. As the players towel down, which they're entitled to do so every 6 points. Felix and Callum, quick tactic talk. Fantastic flip from Callum. You'll see there the players giving themselves signal under the table, letting their partner know what spin they'd like them to use so they know what's coming back, or so they can guess what's coming back. Oh, Callum and Felix nearly high-fived each other there. Didn't expect Dave to create such a perfect angle. Reel at the ball. Enio looking to pick up the ball as soon as he can on that half-long pickup. Game 1 goes in the favour of Ormesby. Let's take a quick look to what's coming up in the British Clubs League's calendar. Mark your calendars ready. 14th of February, a Valentine's Day to remember. Fusion Table Tennis Club awaits for the third instalment of this season's British Clubs League. Then on the Sunday will be a 2-star open tournament held at the same venue. Make sure you enter for the chance to play some of Britain's best if they decide to play in this tournament. Come down, join us, watch for free, and then why not make a weekend of it and enter and play some table tennis yourself on the 11th and 12th of April 2026. Moments before the World Team Championships gets underway, the British champions will be crowned at Ormesby Table Tennis Club in Middlesbrough. But will it be Ormesby? Will it be Brighton? Could it be someone else? Watch the action unfold live on Table Tennis England YouTube channel. Ormesby edging one step closer to putting one hand on that trophy. If they can see this victory out, and with backhands like that, Dave Macbeth and Eniel Mendes will be able to stop. What a backhand from Dave Macbeth. Atmosphere really heating up around the hall. Vital matches all throughout the venue here at the Norman Booth Table Tennis Centre. That's Table Tennis Club in Harlow. Eniel just looks so controlled when he plays that short touch. Two-point lead once again for Ormesby Table Tennis Club. Eniel Mendes stretching out wide to reloop that ball onto the table. Felix and Callum up against it now. Last thing you want to do is go two to the good. Brought it back to 7-all. The relentless audio coming from the Brighton TTC fan base. It's travelled. after pulling it back to 7-all. Ormesby then kicked on, took the match 11-7 to give themselves a 2-0 lead over the Brighton side. Be nice to see some positive comments in the comment section. Yesterday, unfortunately, due to technical difficulties here at Bats Table Tennis Club, we weren't able to get our live stream matches going. However, all matches will be ready and available to watch this week. Every single match, every single point of the BCL Premier Division. Today we're battling the elements, bringing you the action live. And what a match to get us underway. Brighton versus Ormesby. Could EBAT Table Tennis Club get their second victory of the campaign as Ishmael Akindia takes on Larry Trumpauskas? A match that's gone all the way. EBAT made some fantastic signings ahead of this second weekend. Also bringing in Enio Mendes for this game week. Enio been signed on for a long time with the club. Signing so far of the season has to go to Drumchapel Glasgow, who will be on our live stream next. The one and only 7-time national champion, 3-time Olympian, Paul Drinkall. Fantastic touch from Enio Mendes. Makes that look so effortless. You can just see with these elite table tennis players how relaxed they are. And the spin that they can create with being relaxed is a lot more than somebody that plays a little bit more tense. Fantastic, taking off a bounce there from Macbeth. Straight down the line, down the throat of the Brighton pair. Oh, nice Evans. Oh, Felix. Didn't need to go for that. Had more time than he thinks, and that's probably why he's smiling. Just look at this level of doubles action. Fantastic standard of table tennis in this hall today. Brighton not going away. Certainly not going down without a fight here on table one. Ormesby just have that little bit of something that keeps giving them the lead. Larry Trumpauskas defeats Ishmael Akindia. Gets the point on the board for Fusion. Oh, mistake from Callum Evans. Callum will be disappointed with that one. Again, Brighton done so well to level up the match. Fantastic push from Felix Thomas. Made the open up from the Ormesby player. Had to be so much weaker than what it has been throughout this match. Callum then able to step in, counter that ball with a forehand, and level the game at 9-all. An absolute pivotal moment for the Brighton team. With Dave Macbeth receiving, we're never going to be favourite. And there we go. Also bring up the first match point. Dave showing why. Made that statement, that bold statement. Dave's so good on that backhand flick. Even though he stands receiving on forehand, he's now stepped round again. Left-handed shot. No way. What a point. Rally of the match so far. Left-handed forehand from Dave Macbeth. Felix and Callum slipping, sliding over each other. Anything to try and get this first end secured for the Brighton pair. You can see Callum there just telling him to serve a little bit half long, and that's because Enio's touch is so good. Callum's going to be ready to look for this counter. Oh, you can see Callum saying a little bit of frustration, saying he played a little bit too soft. That ball sat up. Could he have gone a little bit harder? Took away that opportunity from Macbeth. It's now advantage Ormesby once more. And there it is. Game, set and match. Ormesby, they now lead 2-1 in this epic head-to-head between the two top-ranked teams in the division. Let's just have a look at that absolutely epic point, which helped Felix Thomas and Callum Evans save a match point. Left-handed shot from Dave Macbeth. Wasn't able to do it twice. Still fantastic quality table tennis.
How come table tennis England is better than my home?
An early lead. Reniel Mendes. Callum not best pleased to be 6 to the good. Always going to be a difficult matchup. Reniel Mendes, professional player. Callum the Welsh number 1. Took some time away from playing at the level that he used to compete at. Having a family now. Callum becoming a dad for the first time. Still clearly got something in the locker with reloops like that. Callum spent almost 7 years at Grantham College, training full time, then trained at Peterborough, Eslöv in Sweden, competed in leagues all around Europe, competed at Commonwealth Games. Just looks to me as if it's a little bit late for Evans. When Reniel Mendes makes that reloop, Callum is slightly late on that ball. Even there, just trying to play that small kick or block. Taking that ball a little bit too late, the ball absolutely fizzes. The dominant first end from the Portuguese, Reniel Mendes. Oh, fabulous rally there. Callum Evans, quicker to get on the board in this one. Oh, that's a fantastic reloop. Have to breathe in to make that one. Callum Evans finding it hugely difficult. Table 1. Reniel Mendes, secret weapon at number 3 for Ormesby. Starting to show his dominance. It's a good flick. Builds the point. That's what Callum has to do here. Has to keep building those points. Not rushing. Take his time. Nice, there you go. Switch down the line. Probably the first mistake Enio Mendes has made on that backhand open up. Super consistent level throughout the weekend. It's been commented on by a lot of the players in the hall just how consistent he is. Consistent with quality being the key. Wow, fantastic angle. So difficult to play against. Callum never really found a rhythm so far. I think he just needs to disrupt the rhythm of the Portuguese player if he wants any chance to fight back in this match. Just taking a look at Callum Evans. An English rating of 10, number 2 in the team. Callum last year only lost one match all season, but didn't feature too much. As I previously mentioned, Callum recently becoming a dad. The very first time. Callum is the 8 times Welsh senior men's national champion. An absolutely fantastic achievement. And has actually reached the last 64 of the European Championships. A couple of players in the hall competing at European Championships, 2 going head to head as we currently speak. That being Martin Johnson and Paul Drinkall. Martin Johnson representing Scotland, Paul Drinkall representing England. Paul recently competed at the European Team Championships, WTT London Star contender, fantastic event where he and Anna Hersey medalled in the mixed doubles. Anna Hersey, a compatriot of Callum Evans, being a Welsh star. Oh, that's lovely from Callum Evans. Not a reloop, not a block. Just kicking that ball back on. Not able to get there and play with quality, so still makes the receive difficult to handle from Mendes. Bit of a collision there on the barriers. Neil Mendes nearly taken out. Team's very passionate, trying to stay in the rallies. Doing whatever it takes, actually crashing into the barriers. Scoreboard now reads 7-1 to Ormesby, but that isn't the case. The match is currently only 2-1. Match score is 2-1 to Ormesby. As the umpire has just rectified. And Neil Mendes hoping to put his team 3-1 up. Let's go Brighton is the chant from the crowd. Locked up at 3-3. See Callum just slightly coming up instead of going forward and through. Let's change the angle, get a different look at this match. See Enio Mendes look to step round there. Enio Mendes did have his hand raised. Difficult decision for the umpire to make. A point goes in favour. Callum, great sportsmanship. Great sportsmanship from Evans. Acknowledged that Mendes' hand was in the air, played the let. And what would have been 4-4 is now 5-3 to the Ormesby man. Tactic looks to be that whoever switches first gets in and dominates the point. Callum did well to stay in that one. Oh, disappointing one from Evans. You can see the disappointment in his body language. I think he knows he should have made that open up, made the space. Didn't quite whip through fast enough to get that ball up and over. Fantastic touch. Keep talking about this touch from Enio Mendes. Having that touch and that feel as a good table tennis player is so important. Being able to hold that ball short, not letting your opponent attack and dominate, especially when it looks like it's going to drift long and bounces for the second time. At the last second, something Enio Mendes is doing brilliantly. Oh, fantastic rally. Really, really good quality table tennis. The point we'll be sure to take a look at after this end, no matter which way in favour it goes. Mendes holds the advantage, albeit a 2-point lead. Evans can hit back here with 2 serves in hand. Bit of a top edge there, and he apologises, but Callum Evans inside will be happy. He's just 1 point away from levelling up this match. And he pulls it back. Again, that wide forehand seems to be the tactic. Seems to be the tactic that's working. Can Evans kick on now? Good play from both players there. Callum held, and then went a little bit harder with that backhand really. But Enio Mendes saw him look to step down and just switch him down the line. So clever players at this level. It's the tiny differences, that variation in spin and speed. It's all the difference.
2-0.
Callum brings up his first game point. Elsewhere around the hall, Josh Bennett leads Sophie early, 2 games to love. The EBAT doubles team are 2-0 up against Fusion in a match that is currently locked up at 1-1. Oh! Callum Evans, what a way to fight back in this match. Just take a look at this thundering forehand. Take that, Enio Mendes. You can just see there, the corner of the screen, Dennis Neal. Highest world ranking of 14. Dennis Neal, one of the only English players to win a medal at the World Championships. Coaching Enio Mendes, sharing his expertise, trying to reset Enio's head, ready for the fourth end. On the back of your screen you can see the match I just mentioned, EBAT taking on Fusion. This is it. Back on table 1, Callum Evans, Enio Mendes, Brighton versus Ormesby. A top of the table clash. A match that has not disappointed so far. But who will it be? Puts one hand on the trophy. Remains unbeaten. Can Enio Mendes see this match out and give Ormesby a 3-1 lead? Or can Evans force a 5th final decider? Stay tuned to find out. Here we go. Callum Evans and the Brighton crowd very up for this one. Kick to kick exchange goes in favour of the Ormesby team. Nice from Callum Evans, backhand down the line once again. Huge point. Callum Evans now leads. Brighton crowd are absolutely loving this fight back from Callum Evans. Callum Evans plans on not stopping here. Foot on the gas, and Callum Evans is coming for this deciding leg. What can Aniel Mendes do to stop him? Mendes went for the half-long pick-up and it paid off. But you can see the tactic there from Evans is to go down the line as quickly as possible. Evans needs to do the same. Can he look for that half-long? Can he get in first? Aniel Mendes complaining about the ball. Players electing to change the ball. When the new ball's in play, you will see the players lightly just knock that ball in, make sure that there's nothing wrong with it. They're used to it. Callum with a 1-point lead. Huge moment in this tie. A tiny little bit of extra spin. Enough to send the ball off the end from Aniel Mendes. Fantastic play from Callum Evans. And Aniel Mendes comes looking for that half-long once more. Callum just has to be careful. I know he won that point, but he keeps serving there, especially if this goes to a fifth end. Aniel will be favourite if he keeps his looking for those attacks. The half-long serve seems to be working. Aniel Mendes making a lot of mistakes. And I will say, starting to look a little bit nervous. Oh, made me eat my words. Pure class from Aniel Mendes with that backhand down the line. No, Callum, a little bit too hard, a little bit too big, too fast. But at 9-7, with 2 serves in hand, Callum Evans will be hopeful. What serve will he go for? Will he stick with the half-long? Will he tighten up and try to be positive? He's gone for that half-long again, and the ball's clipped the edge. Two opportunities now for Evans to take this game to a fifth and final end. Let us know which way you see this one going. And there it is. We're going to the fifth, ladies and gents. A huge, huge match for the Brighton side. Let us know which way you see this match going in the comments. Fifth and final game. Alright, but the phone's died because there's no power. Evans races into the lead. Daniel Mendes just going to keep chipping away in a match that's so important to both teams. This match could give Ormesby a 3-1 lead. It could give Brighton a way back in 2-all. And there's the switch. That switch that's so important. Oh. But Callum just might have enough to hold that ball there. Change of spin and speed again, showing how valuable that is. And the Brighton crowd are going absolutely crazy. Evans leading 4-2 at the first towel down. At the change of ends, Callum Evans is leading 5-2. Will the momentum stay with Evans? Will the change of ends turn the tide in Enio Mendes' favour? Some let serves now creeping in from Callum Evans, just trying to keep that quality on the serve, keeping it as tight as possible. Callum Evans is a man on a mission. The Welsh Dragon, Welsh #1, has a 6-2 lead in the fifth end. A match in which he was 2 to the good, down, losing the first end 11-2, second end 11-4. Callum Evans, 8-time Welsh senior men's national champion. 5 out of 6 wins last season. May not be playing as much as he once did, but certainly that level of table tennis is certainly still there. We'll take a look back now. One of the replays from the fourth end. One of the best points of the match. Enio Mendes backhand switch down the line. That backhand switch certainly is a tactic in this one. Enio Mendes seems to have stopped going for it. And that's where he saw all his success in the first 2 ends. Callum Evans is holding really well, kicking down the line. What will this timeout bring Enio Mendes? There's the switch. May see a timeout coming soon for the Brighton man. Daniel Mendes going to look for that half on again. Three points on the bounce. Closer than close, this one. A huge match coming to your screen next. David Macbeth, England number 5, taking on Igor Savadsky. Unbeaten this weekend so far. Igor came out on top the last time these two met. Right now, all attention and all focus is on Callum Evans and Enio Mendes. Callum changed ends, leading 5-2. A timeout called by the Ormesby team and Dennis Neal. Sees us at 6-5 in favour of the Welshman. Here we go. Don't go anywhere. Expect a huge reaction from the Brighton fans if this point goes in favour of Evans. Let us know in the comments where you see this match heading. Will the result go in favour of the Portuguese man? Or will it be Callum Evans and Brighton take the win? A little bit too loose. Holding well. And we're all level once again. Level in sets, level in score. Can Callum Evans take this match and level up the overall team score? Ooh, a half-on serve picked up by Enio Mendes. Leading 5-2. Callum will be frustrated if he's not able to convert this one. Oh! Spinning into that forehand is the tactic of Enio Mendes. This time, Callum Evans got it right. Inch perfect reloop. A heavy spin. Enio with one more serve left. Can he bring up the match point? Oh! Fantastic table tennis from Enio Mendes. He now has 2 match points to give Ormesby a 3-1 lead in such an important match. And he's done it. Enio Mendes takes the match, 11-8 in the 5th, the final end. Let's just take a look at that match point once more. Strong forehand reloop. A little bit of flair. What a way to end the match. It gives a huge reaction to the crowd. Fantastic table tennis in the hall. Stars from all over the world competing in the British Clubs League's Premier Division this season. Oriol Monzo from Spain, players from the Netherlands, Portugal, Ukraine, Ghana. Players will once again come from all over the world to compete in England in 2026, the World Team Table Tennis Championships.
Come on, London.
Let's go, London! The 100 years of table tennis.
Watch the World Team Championships in London.
Where table tennis begin.
OVO Arena West.
See you in London.
Can't wait to see you in London.
London 2026, back where it all began.
Louis Price. Louis, obviously you're not playing in this match, but obviously representing Ormesby this season. Louis, tell us what you thought of that last match.
Yeah, it was a brilliant match. I mean, head to head, Callum played really well. And yeah, luckily we were able to 6-2 down in the fifth. Luckily we were able to overcome the deficit and win.
What about this one? Dave Macbeth, Igor Zavadsky, both number ones, both absolute titans of the Premier Division. Which way do you think this one goes?
Yeah, it's going to be a thrilling match. Obviously, this is a very big match for us because it's going to secure us the win if Dave does win. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Nice, Louis. Best of luck. Oh, that's fantastic from Dave Macbeth. Off the bounce. You can hear the chants from the Brighton fans, chanting Igor's name. Eagle racing into a 6-2 lead. Sure, he'll be very happy how this one's going. As Louis Price mentioned, this one an epic matchup. If Macbeth can get the win, Ormesby will have the victory. The overall match score 3-1 in favour of the North East side, Ormesby. Brighton came close to making it 2-2 as Callum Evans lost out 3-2 to Enio Mendes. Eagle now leading 8-4 in this first end. Eagle using long pimples on the backhand side. The spin Eagle Zabadski creates is so deceptive, even with that smooth rubber. You just see that ball absolutely fizzing. He's got total control over those long pimples. Every point feels like a marathon to win. Just look how many balls he gets back on the table. The quality of David Macbeth makes it difficult. Deep and floaty. Dave didn't quite make the space, didn't read it. Brings up 3 game points. Just goes off the end. Slight frustration from Macbeth. Just dropped that bat on the table. And the umpire presents him with a yellow card. You just hear the tactics here from the Brighton team. Let's take a look at an action replay on this first end. Forehand counters. Atmosphere electric all around the hall. Huge matchups going on every single table. go. Ready for the second end. Savadski gets us underway. And what a way to start. Again, similar to that highlight we just watched. Savadski dominant on that forehand exchange. Savadski now leading 5-3. Big net. Oh, Dave makes a mistake. He won't be happy with that one. A little bit of fortune. Should have just given him the chance to get going. And it is relentless from the Brighton team. The support, the defence. Nice from Macbeth. Macbeth just keeps going, hitting those backhands hard. Can he slow down, build the point a little bit more? I think at 9-3 is quite difficult, but he just seems to have given up a little bit in this one. Oh, average from Macbeth. Eagle smiles. A crazy rally. Dave isn't laughing because he knows he's about to go two to the good. And there it is. Eagle takes a 2-0 lead. Eagle Zavadski, ranked number 1 in the team. 4 out of 6 wins last season. Zavadski hadn't played yet this year. This is his first outing for the team. And what a perfect start it's been. Unbeaten so far. Last year, 9 wins from 12. His losses come to Josh Bennett, David Macbeth, and Humberto Manani Jr. However, he did get the win over Macbeth the last time these two met, helping Brighton retain that title. As mentioned there, reigning champion of the BCL Premier Division. A win for Zavadski will make the scoreline 3-2. A win for Macbeth will secure the win for the Ormesby side. Insane backhand from Dave Macbeth down the line. A backhand open up from Igor, rare. Rare, but did the job as he races into a 4-1 lead. Hopefully from this camera angle you can just see how low Igor Zavadsky keeps that ball over the net. And the quality he gets on absolutely every stroke. Not able to win that point. A little bit of fortune from Dave. An 8-4 lead now for the Brighton number one over the Ormesby number one. And the lead just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Two 0 9-5 to make the score 3-2 to Ormesby. If Igor Zavadsky can see this one out. Then Macbeth keeps fighting. 7-9. Ormesby only requiring one more match win to pull clear at the top of the Premier Division. Oh, and it's touched the edge. And the Eagles won the match 3 games to love. a bit of a longer break than normal before this match. A little bit of confusion with who was going to be playing. Now we're on, we're rocking, we're rolling. Callum Evans versus Ben Piggott. Both players lost their opening match. Callum Evans 3-2 to Ennio Mendes. And Ben Piggott 3-0 to Igor Zavadsky. Ben Piggott super fast on his feet. Always looking to get in and be positive. Evans again with that backhand down the line. That's the way to do it. Elsewhere around the hall, Ormesby versus Bats, currently locked up at 2-2. Drumchapel lead the Battle of Scotland 2-1. Ebat and Fusion are locked up also at 2-2. Larry Trumpowski's taking on Nahom Askadom. Larry 2-1 up. Ori Sun from Drumchapel leads Colin Dalglish 2-1. Isaac Kingdom's just taken the first end from Sophie Early. Whilst here on table 1, Ormesby are 1 match away from securing the win. And Ben Piggott with forehands like that, they'll be lucky to help them do so. Ben Piggott leading 9-5. What can Evans do to try and change the tide in this first end? Or is it too little too late? There it is, game 1 in favour of the Ormesby player. Ben Piggott represented England 5 times at the European Youth Championships. Plenty of England caps as a junior. Cadet Six Nations champion when he was an under-15 player. Current English ranking of 12. Had a superb season last year. Helping Ormesby become second once again. Really established himself in the Premier Division. Only lost 3 matches all season last year, Ben Piggott. Chris Duran, Cheyenne Siraj, and Martin Johnson. Again, another positive weekend for Ben Piggott this weekend. Recorded a loss to Bats' Haoshan Chen. and Isaac Kingham. Picked himself back up. Let's take this 1-0 lead here. One of the quickest players around the court for sure. Against one of the players with the most control and smartest players. Callum Evans. England versus Wales. If you are experiencing any difficulties with our live stream, we must apologise in advance. Very difficult this weekend here at Bats Table Tennis Club to establish a great connection. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage. Let us know in the comments who you're supporting. And who you may like to see on camera very soon. February 14th, first BCL weekend of 2026, a one-day event, followed by the 2-star on the Sunday. So if you do want to come down and watch some Premier action on the Saturday, make sure you're competing on Sunday. You may even see some of these familiar faces in your own group. Plenty of table tennis to look forward to as we head into the new year. We've also got the super exciting World Team Table Tennis Championships, April 2026, where the world champions, the 100th world champions, will be crowned on the 10th of May, Wembley Arena. Oh, Ben getting a little bit lucky there. This afternoon we'll see Paul Drinkall on the live stream. Now joined by the one and only Paul Drinkall. Paul, tell us what it's been like playing here this weekend.
Been good, are we live, are we? All right, hello everyone. Yeah, it's been good so far.
Epic comeback from Callum Evans. 6-0 down. Now trails 8-7. Briefly heard from Paul Drinkall just as he's preparing for his next match. His Drumchapel side lead 2-1 over North Ayrshire, with the match between Ori Sun and Colin Dalglish now in the 5th. It's a huge matchup, as Paul said off mic. Absolutely vital, that one. As we look around the hall, there's battles for the top of the division between Brighton and Ormesby, and also at the bottom of the division, EBAT taking on Fusion, North Ayrshire taking on Drumchapel. For now, we focus on table 1. Callum Evans, Ben Piggott. It's currently 3-2 to Ormesby. So this is an absolute pivotal moment. Callum Evans tries to rescue this end that he was 6-0 down in. Just a little bit passive. Then pushes out long to backhand. And pushes off the end of the table. Oh, it's on. No, it's not. That's it. Ben takes the second game, 11-9. Callum now 2 to the good, but he was 2 to the good against Eniel Mendes. He did fight back to force a fifth and final game. Frantic exchange. Looked like that ball was going to come down with snow on it and land on the table. See if we can listen in on any of the tips coming from the Brighton team. As Callum looks for some inspiration. As previously mentioned, an epic World Team Table Tennis Championships coming very, very soon.
Come on, London.
Let's go, London. The 100 years of table tennis.
Watch the World Team Championships in London.
Where table tennis began.
OVO Arena World.
See you in London.
Can't wait to see you in London.
London 2026, back where it all began.
Come on, London.
Let's go, London.
The players can't wait to see you in London, and neither can we. Get ready, as your priority ticket access is open tomorrow. What an exciting moment. You can get your tickets, secure your seats for the 100th year centenary World Table Tennis Championships, kicking off 28th of May at the Copper Box Arena. Fantastic point. Table 1. Strawberry flick from Ben Piggott. Enough to secure the point. Piggott leads 5-1. This win will secure the points for Ormesby. Ben Piggott absolutely flying now. Callum Evans got it all to do. Elsewhere, Colin Dalglish just overcame Ori's son from Drumchapel. 3-2 to level up the match. 2-1 in table 3. Ben Piggott, fast, electric. Seems to have this match sewn up to give the points to Ormesby. They will sit top of the table. For the first time this season, there will be only one team that's undefeated. And that team will be Ormesby Table Tennis Club if Ben Piggott takes one of these 8 match points. And he's done it. Fantastic performance from Piggott. Callum will be disappointed, but Piggott was the man in form. And there we go. The match goes in favour. Ben Piggott and Ormesby secured the win. And the last match of this team fixture, Felix Thomas taking on Enio Mendes. Felix unbeaten coming into this weekend. Enio unbeaten this weekend. Set to be an epic. However, Brighton have already secured the points. Thanks to a final victory over Ben Piggott defeating Callum Evans 3-0. Oh, what a way to start the match. Daniel Mendes just so solid. Never really moves from the middle of the table. Never really moves backwards too far. Always looks like he's got control of everything that he does. A real good example of a high quality table tennis player for anyone watching at home looking to learn. Mixes up the spin and speed so well. That variation was what got him over the line against Callum Evans in the end. After an epic first point in this match from Felix Thomas, Daniel Mendes has been on a run to take the next 6. Felix isn't the type of player to go away and certainly go down without a fight. Keeps fighting back. Oh, taxi. Expensive taxi for Felix Thomas back to Brighton. Just left it too open. Out wide's the forehand. Back was down a little bit too much. Daniel Mendes, a pure class act. I would say from Daniel Mendes, look, watching him in this match really closely, his touch play is absolutely fantastic. And the other thing that he does really well is he looks for every single half-long ball. As soon as he's played that half-long, he's recovered, ready to play that kick, counter, whatever that next ball may be. So good. There you go, that touch play, just a great example. Mixes it up. I think this is going to be a very difficult match if Felix wants to come out on top. Pure quality from Daniel Mendes. Felix would serve to get us underway for game 2. This match probably one of the first to finish this morning. With just one round left. The live stream match this afternoon will be Drumchapel Glasgow taking on the hosts Bats of Harlow Table Tennis. Drumchapel, super strong team this weekend. Paul Drinkall leading the line. Bats are without their unbeaten Frenchman. But Isaac Kingham will be looking forward to a rematch with Paul Drinkall in the English National Championships, where Paul came out 4-1. That ball is absolutely laced with topspin from Enio Mendes. Difficult serve for a lefty to face against the shovel serve, jab serve. Enio so good from that half-long pick-up. Receiver serve generally is absolute perfection from Enio Mendes. But great backhand reloops sees Felix Thomas get on the board. Enio Mendes racing to finish this match. The very last match of the fixture. Very, very difficult match for the Brighton youngster against the experience of Enio Mendes. Ormesby's secret weapon being fielded at number 3 this weekend. Only your number 1 player has to play in that number 1 spot. Hope you've enjoyed this morning's huge clash between the 2 unbeaten teams. Now there's only one team unbeaten, and that is Ormesby Table Tennis Club, who will sit top of the division. First time this season that there's only been one team at the top. Brighton had the chances. Callum Evans against Enio Mendes could have brought the game level and give Brighton the advantage. But ultimately it would have gone to 3-3, even if that would have happened. And after watching this match, there's only one winner. And that winner so far is Enio Mendes. Felix Thomas has a lot to do if he wants to get back in this match. Dennis Neal coaching the Ormesby team. Dennis, the highest world ranking of 15. A European Cup champion with Ormesby. Ormesby been around for many, many years. Always been a successful table tennis club in England. And Dennis, a World Championships medalist in 1969. Not bad being given the expertise from somebody with a World Championships medal. Must give you some confidence. Take a look back at the very first point of this match. An epic point. Felix Thomas would have been hoping there was more like this. For now, let's join the players as we kickstart this third game. Never a rush, never a panic from Enio Mendes. experienced player like Felix Thomas, you know, winning matches at WTT Star Contender London, competing with the best in the world. Just come up against the man in form today, in Aniel Mendes. Very difficult to get yourself pumped up for this one when you're not playing for anything, you can't win for your team. It's just for personal pride. But at the same time, Mendes, the quality that he has, he's confident, he's relaxed, the team's already won. The way he meets that backhand is just superb. Just 2 points away now, closing out this match. Points are already going home with Ormesby. Aniel will want to finish in style. Just like that, Aniel has 7 match points. There it is. Game, set and match. Ormesby take the match. 5-2 over Brighton Table Tennis Club. Huge victory. Unbeaten, Ormesby. Be happy with that one. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Hope you enjoyed live stream, watching the action live. Please join us again this afternoon.